I won't say it is taking up, because again, all the personalization, all the creativity that has to be done from our end only. It's just that it is helping us to do things in a lot simpler way. The number of things that we were doing in let's say 24 hours, that can be now reduced to 8 hours. uh, Now there can be a proper planning. We have data, we can get proper analysis of those data. We can get proper automation done. So the number of hours is reducing. Obviously, more and more things can be done, things can be properly strategized. I'm Vaishnav. Currently, I'm heading corporate communications and marketing at Praxis Global Alliance. Okay, and overall, I have a team of around 10 members. And so within Praxis Global Alliance, it's India's one of the fastest growing consulting firms. And a lot of focus on since in the last 5 years, we have grown at a huge pace. And marketing and corporate communications as a overall department, there is a key focus on the different activities, majorly PR being the major one, followed by then obviously in the new age brands, you have to focus a lot on your social media, digital campaigns and all. So yes, so overall, I'm taking care of the corporate communications marketing over here. And prior to this, I was with NEC Corporation, and which is Fortune 500 and India's a Japanese electronics and tech brand. And over there again, working within the marketing team, led lot of brand related campaigns and all. And yeah, prior to that, I had worked with IDP Education and Safe Express for some shorter duration. I was from a tech background, so I did my engineering and electrical and electronics, and later on, I went on to do my MBA in marketing management. Post that, yeah, I was good with numbers, charts, and all. Then overall. The communication as a field, plus thinking about reading about a lot of the case studies, plus how the brands are built. Now, so during my business school days, so there were a lot of case studies, books, which kind of created an interest in this field. There was a book, Competing for the Future, then a book on advertising. So those book kind of, I got into them, kept thinking about how exactly brands are built, how exactly so new age brands are being built, how exactly the different advertisement campaigns are being designed. So that's how the thinking developed, and later on, yeah, I came into this field. My first interaction with data started while working with IDP Education, wherein we planned a lot of national and regional campaigns for student placements. And these campaigns were mainly planned to get more and more students for our events that we were doing at different regional offices. Now, for each regional offices, we had certain numbers in mind. Like we were planning, let's say for Hyderabad region to have X number of students attending the event. For the Chandigarh region, we were planning to have again X number of students. So there was a proper offline and online campaign running in parallel. And for each of these campaign which was being planned, there were certain numbers, like we'll be getting X number or Y number at Chandigarh. So there were cases sometimes we used to get numbers much bigger than our targets. There were times wherein we got numbers below the set targets and all. Then again, planning on the campaign, what exactly can we change in the campaign thing, or do we have to do some other campaign, plan some other event or something. So basis those numbers, the we planning of those campaigns was done, and that was the first time wherein I saw data being used in a campaign change, let's say, to plan the communication, to plan the further steps, what can be planned to get those numbers and all. The favorite campaign was while working with NEC Corporation. We did a campaign on NEC Makes It Happen. Now, NEC is a renowned, well-known a brand worldwide. It was in the Fortune 500 list. It is among the top 100 innovative brands of the world. Now, in India, the recall of the NEC brand was less. Therefore, we came up with a campaign, NEC Makes It Happen, wherein it was devised to have an emotional chord with the audience, and that was through social and digital channels, showcasing the world how exactly we are making a change in the society within the country. And NEC tagline, orchestrating a brighter world, that is what we wanted to showcase. And so a lot of project we used a lot of projects that we did within the Indian community, Aadhaar being the first and the major one, wherein NEC's biometric was used. Then there was submarine cable project, there were visualization systems. So using all these projects that we have done, together combining it within our communication, and then launching this campaign. And this campaign was successful, and lot of we garnered a lot of positive mentions on starting from social media. We got a lot of PR mentions, and then a lot of awards. We got a Stevie Awards for this. There was power within Power Brands of India. It was focused. So working on the social, digital, the website, and then the events, or the whatever communication we planned, it was all devised around that campaign. So yeah, that was one of the major memorable one, because our team, we sat entire day working on the campaign to make that a successful one. So thinking about what exactly is working, what exactly is not working, every day working on the communication strategies, working on the plans, working on the digital part, checking the numbers, metrics each day, what exactly is performing, getting more and more collaterals, videos, creatives made around that, and executing, running the show, and it was a huge success. So one major project, again, since we were discussing on data analytics and how data is helping in overall marketing and communication. So one major project which I was handling while working with NEC was a logistics data bank project. Again, and those that was all towards the numbers. And in that project, we helped ports. So there are different ports in India. We help them analyze their performance. So the visualization capability, the visualization product which NEC had, using that for the different ports which are there within India, and we help them to analyze their performance. How exactly can they improve overall their daily operations? So a monthly report was shared to them, basis their total operations, how what is the port in time, port out time, and there were different other metrics. So that again was one of the key project, or the key project that I would say wherein I had worked, and that helped in overall, I would say, in the company's economy as well. Helped we helped in improving the logistics performance index overall. Logistics, there is some logistics performance ranking within India also. You with that project, that again was improved. So yeah, just wanted to highlight that as well. The important metric would depend from brand to brand. It will differ from brand to brand. So as I said, while working at IDP Education, the major metric which we used to see was the total number of students that we get at a particular event. Now, for any brand, if you want to see one metric for any online offline campaign that you would do, that would be your website visitors. So total number of website visitors that are coming day by day onto your website, Or if you are running campaign from the business unit point of view, you can see each, let's say, day or each week how exactly has the website performed in terms of total number of visitors who are there, total number of unique visitors who are coming onto your page, how exactly they are interacting with the page, how what content is working well, is there any page wherein wherein the visitors are coming in, then they are bouncing back. So again, optimizing those content for those pages. Then for the social media, again, is where you can get to see the total number of impressions. You can, if you're running the ad and all, you can do A/B testing and all. You can primarily focus on increasing the number of impressions, and in case you're running any paid campaign and all, then there are some conversion metrics you can look at, how exactly is the conversion happening and all. And again, at in Praxis Global Alliance, we focus a lot on email marketing and all. Again, in email marketing, we track how exactly is the click rate, open rate, and how our competitors are performing. And so let's say industry standards are there for an open rate around 20-25%. So we keep on improving those numbers to stay ahead of the industry numbers and all. And yeah, so major metrics, I would say, so is the website one, website traffic, measuring website traffic. So now, so Chat GPT is OpenAI all over the news. So recently there was some news around their CEO moving out, moving in. So every day, so at the top of the any newspaper, you would get to see this news, and this is what's trending right now. So each and every organization, people have already started using Chat GPT, which is one of the major AI tool. Everyone is loving it, uh, helping us in devising and getting our content. And uh, and beside this, lot of new AI, Automate X is there, which is coming in, helping you in proper data analysis and all. So every day we get to see some video related, some content related, some numbers related AI tools coming into the market. Now, those are helping us a lot. These are for any marketer, a new weapons, I would say, in the kitty that we have, helping us to plan our content better, to analyze our data better, to get our creatives better, and that too in very less amount of time. The Let's say in case I want to analyze any data, if I and I'm having an automate X there. So the amount of time that would go for any data analyst to do that job in a day or two, that can be done within minutes. There are few content using chat gpt and all can be done within minutes and all. Now again, these has to be backed by some of the emotional intelligence, of what exactly your brand says, who exactly is the target audience. So once you know what exactly is required, adding some creativity to it, adding some emotional intelligence that is required, so then you can get these things done using these AI ML tools which are there. So in content curation, again, and from the PR perspective, I would say in overall media monitoring and all, this can be used. This can be utilized in audience analytics. And MailChimp, again, which I previously mentioned, they help us to get the industry status also. Let's say we have an open rate of around 20, 30, 40%. So what exactly is the industry standards and all? So that again we used to get using these AI feature of the MailChimp. So these are helping us a lot, but again there would be some emotional creativity that all would be required from the marketing standpoint. I won't say it is taking up, because again all the personalization, all the creativity that has to be done from our end only. It's just that it is helping us to do things in a lot simpler way. The number of things that we were doing in, let's say, 24 hours, that can be now reduced to 8 hours. Now there can be a proper planning. We have data, we can get proper analysis of those data. We can get proper automation done. So the number of hours is reducing. Obviously, more and more things can be done. Things can be properly strategized. So even if you have a week or so, you can properly read your what exactly competitors are doing. There are competitor analysis tools and all in the place. So one example which we use. So in For SEO also there are some tools like I'm not exactly SEMrush and all is there, helping you to find the exact keywords or how exactly your competitors are doing. So these tools are just helping us do things in a lot simpler way, faster way, and get the results even much more better. One dream metric that I feel that should be there is integration of offline campaigns with the online campaigns. Okay, a lot of brands these days, they are spending huge amount of money in the offline, while the online thing can be easily measured. What exactly we have spent, how is the conversion and all, what is the what amount of, let's say, for any paid LinkedIn campaign that I'm doing. So I know if I'm spending X amount of money, I'll get X amount of impressions, or if there is any conversion metric related to it, I'll get to know, and around about that, I'll get the result as well. But can there be a metric wherein I'm running a campaign on the offline media? I'm doing some paid campaign in newspaper. I'm getting any advertorial or any media ad done. So, and in parallel, I'm doing some digital campaigns. So overall, a metric that um, that that shows the impact of the both online plus online thing. Then the content that I'm doing, can there be a metric to showcase like people are coming, interacting on this page? So a score for that, whether that audience who has came on that particular page, he liked it. So let's say he's bouncing, but did he like the content or not? Then there can be a metric around the within online media only. There is a metric for a paid campaign. Can it be synergized with something non-paid campaign? So these are some of the things that that goes in our mind, that can we get to see something of these sort in the coming future. So the first one is stay curious, stay hungry to learn. There is within marketing and corporate communications, things are changing every day. A lot of new tools, new things are coming up every day. Some SEO strategies are changing. Google is coming up with new things. ChatGPT is coming in. Then a lot of other companies are coming up with a lot of new AI tools and all. So you need to quickly learn what exactly, how can you utilize these tools and all. And apart from this, you need to know your brands better. Let's say you are targeting XYZ brand, you are targeting any industry, FMCG, you are targeting any consumer durable brand, you are targeting any tech industry, any banks, any investment company. So learn about those industry, building a strong fundamentals within marketing, within those industry, get to know about the industry better. And yeah, the marketing fundamentals should be clear. And digital marketing, again, most of the colleges, they don't teach this in depth, but I would recommend people or the young students to learn digital marketing in detail, get to know about these different metrics. How can you so learning about from the book would be easy, but doing some life projects would again help them. And yeah, last but not the least is developing some strong communication skills.